episode 58 here on youtube.com/ImprovGaming. What's up?
Sound very professional tonight.
Yeah,
Very professional. I have my deep voice.
Sounds like you might be hosting a radio show or something like that.
Oh, yes. We had a lot of fun yesterday.
A lot of fun.
Hopefully, if everything went well, Nick enjoyed his surprise that I have planned for him. Or
Fuck you, Pete. Fuck you.
what?
Ah, come on. Not even a minute. We get a fuck you already? Come on.
You gotta tell me now on a pre-recorded show that there's a surprise waiting for me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You bastard.
Because I want you to, I just want you to marinate on it, being like, what could it be?
You son of a bitch.
But what is tried and true always is I'm joined with my best guys. Some say my lovers.
Ew.
Ew.
Some don't say my lovers. First, to my
Left.
right.
Oh!
He chose me this time.
He only has the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
It's alright.
Fuck you.
It's to die for. Mr. Nicholas.
How's it going tonight, everybody?
And to my left, he's only the biggest Zelda fan in the world. Don't believe me, he has the tattoo of the Triforce on his right arm. And Master Sword in his pants. Mr. Jeremy Bird.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Biggest Zelda fan in the world coming at you once again.
And I'm Mr. I'm Wondering himself, Pete Anderson. What I'm wondering is this. If you could have 24 hours to be either Phil Spencer or Shuhei Yoshida, who would you be and what would you do?
What's Shuhei Yoshida from?
PlayStation, Sony.
What would you do?
Wait. So why would I want to be either one?
You had a chance to be them and
For 24 hours.
What would I do? Like in terms, like I have the power to make decisions.
Yeah.
In their place. So what would I do? Oh, okay. All right.
because I was
Either
listening-
one, or should I like give you my breakdown of either one?
I was thinking about Phil Spencer because I was like, you know what? Like with everything he does, I was like, I wonder what goes through his head. And then I was like, you know what? I wonder what we can even include Reggie if we want to.
Yeah. Well, Reggie doesn't make decisions. He just represents them in America.
I'm just saying, like, as what in these, with these men at the forefront of everything Sony, PlayStation, Xbox, what would you want if you could be 24 hours? What would you do if you were them?
I don't think 24 hours is enough time to make it a substantial change. You know, like you need some time to actually affect some kind of change. Like being a CEO of one of these companies for a day, you'll be able to see the fucking classified shit, sure. Like that.
That's what I would
That's the
most want to
extent.
see.
That's the extent. Like I'd be able to go and see what the PlayStation 4.5 is actually going to be, or the 4K or the Neo or whatever they want to call it. I'd be able to actually go and see what the NX is. Like what.
You would hang out with fucking Hideki Kojima and be like, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is
Yeah,
it?
essentially, I'm like, hey, what is it? What is it? What is it? Leave me alone. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Come
What
on,
is it?
come on.
You're not this
Can I see a
much
character?
ever,
Go fuck yourself, Nick. Get out of my
No,
office.
but you're not Nick.
Yeah, you'd be like, get the fuck out of my office, Shuhei. Get the what has gotten over you today?
Get out of here.
What has come over you today? It's like you're possessed by somebody else.
Full circle.
But no, it'd be like it would be just enough time to see what the top secret projects are at those companies. You know, if you even as the CEO have full
Access,
clearance.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it would be just enough time to see. Like I wouldn't be able to say like, hey, stop production on the PS 4.5 because that's a stupid idea. Like I wouldn't do that. You know, I wouldn't be like, hey, we got to reinvent the way we do business, Nintendo, because we've been failing miserably. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that, you know? Like, I wouldn't go to I wouldn't be able to, as Phil Spencer, go, hey, you know what the other guys are doing? Let's try to avoid that because it's clearly failing. Like you know, like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have enough time to do that. I would be able to just, like, for a day go, hey, I'm going to check out the secret labs. I'm going to see what the Xbox 520 is, or whatever the fuck.
520?
I don't know. I'm picking a random number because they seem to be picking random numbers. You know, I'd be able to go see, hey, what's the chipset in the Nintendo right now? what's the new chipset?
What is the NX? Goddammit!
What is the NX console? I'd be able to see what are you putting. What is this projected? PS Neo. Is it a completely new console, or is it just extra parts or new parts in there?
That's actually Tatsumi Kimishima is the president of Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
I looked him up. I'm like, I know we're missing someone. We can't figure the name out.
So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have enough time to actually do something.
Yeah.
It'd be more exploring that I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would probably write notes saying this developer should be a first party studio.
Just like notes for him when he comes back.
Yeah. Well, once it's like, we really must make the people behind massive games from Until Dawn. We got to make them first party. Oh, Insomniac, yeah.
Leave subliminal little messages throughout the fucking throughout his apartment and his office and all that shit in his mansion in his car. You know what? That might be a good fucking little Inception. A little Inception.
Nintendo, it's like work with third parties. Why do I keep seeing this everywhere? What would you do, sir?
What's the game that you guys keep talking about? The mind game conspiracy. I can't remember.
PsyOps, the mind game.
That's no early one. Make PsyOps too.
He's just doing that for our sake.
Yeah, I know. I love you too, Jeremy.
No, but I would probably do the same thing. Literally, just look around, see what the projects are, find out what the goddamn what.
He was about to do something, but you cut him right off, which is perfect. It was fucking awesome.
I have a very, very important
It was
point
fucking perfect. Please continue with your jaywalk, because that was absolutely extravagant.
You're welcome. No, I would find out. I would literally look around, find out the projects they have coming out, which games are coming out. I would actually talk to a bunch of the developers who was there for the day, because you never know if they're there for the day, if they're in resident or not in resident, but their offices there.
Yeah,
That's what I would do. Big. Oh, so and so. Wait a minute. Oh fuck, what's his name? The creator of Mega Man.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know.
Inafune.
Yeah, Kenji Inafune. I came up blanked on that. Yeah, big. Wait a minute, is Kenji Inafune here? Yeah. Excuse me.
Later.
We've taken hundreds of pictures together. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, it would literally be
and then a Polaroid comes out and you're like, oh, it's not my face. God damn it, I forgot.
It would be more like, yeah, it's good to see you again, sir. Really great time. We need a new Mega Man game, but my new Mega Man, scrap it.
It's coming out June 21st.
Scrap it.
You're not going to compete with No Man's Sky.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But that's what I would do. Just see what's going on, see what developers and any of the guys who do the music would be there. Who's the big Final Fantasy guy? We all know. I'll throw his name out, but
his name is 17,000 syllables long.
Yeah, I'll come back to me.
I can't remember.
I would see if he was in for the day. That's what I would do. Check out the publishers, the developers, see who was there. Oh, you like that project? I don't like that. Get rid of that. Unravel 2? Fuck that shit.
Actually,
there'd be a lot of people.
2 has been not been announced, but
there'd be a lot of
EA
people getting
working,
fired the next day.
I'm listening.
Working with the developers with Unravel, so Unravel could have a sequel.
There'd be a lot of people getting fired the next day because we'd be like, no, scrap that. No,
I'd be like,
and they'd be like, but you told us to scrap it. And I'm like, no, you're fired. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You told us that yesterday. I don't even remember yesterday.
it was a blank slate.
Oh, I love it.
Speaking about Mighty Number 9 and No Man's Sky,
Yes.
we have a special announcement. Usually we save it for the end, but I want to save it now for E3.
Okay.
Hi, we here at Improv Game welcome you. Now, what we're doing is a little special for E3 this year, and I will have Nick elaborate.
Oh, I thought you were announcing it.
That
really felt like you were announcing it. So what we're going to be doing is
Did you just interrupt me?
Yeah, did you just interrupt me? Excuse me, I have a very important point to make.
Wait a minute,
But in all serious.
In all seriousness, we will be actually live streaming our reactions to the E3. So what we'll do is kind of more a traditional sense of a gaming network, where we'll show you what's going on for E3. We'll show you the conference, and then we'll come back to us and give you our thoughts on what we just saw together as a group. So you
before
guys,
and after.
Yeah, before and after.
Unlike last year, all three of us are here. Our full reaction. We get to hear Nick's bitching on. Oh, that's a stupid game to play out there.
Yeah, pretty much. You'll be able to.
I'll wait to hear my bitching this year.
You'll be able to hear our live bitchiness and commendations of the titles that we thought were great, what we thought they did well, what we thought they didn't do well, and then
how we're disappointed.
How we're disappointed because Nintendo is the runner-up.
Again, 2 years in a row.
So And then after all of that is said and done and E3 is final, we will give you our tops of E3.
Yep.
And that will be live on the station. On the channel, I should say. On the channel.
Channel.
If you didn't know this, the greatest video games gamecast in all of Albion, Mushroom Kingdom, and all these past, present.
Why'd you scream that in my ear? That's not important to me at all.
Scream at the fans.
And future. Locations featuring the Assassin's
We
Creed
actually have to
series.
come up with a different thing than Albion. Because that developer was closed down.
No.
And we'll never see Albion again. And 5 years from now, while we're doing this, people will be like, what the fuck do they mean by Albion?
If you didn't play Fable growing up, your childhood sucked.
So we do need to come up
We'll
with
work on that.
a new place instead of Albion. Unfortunately. Teardrop. I'm sorry.
If you didn't know, we are three friends who talk about video games every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We give you great games cash. Definitely check those out. We also bring you Let's Plays every Tuesday and Thursday. And coming up tomorrow, very special. It's not a Let's Play, but a spoil cast on Uncharted 4.
Took you forever for that one.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is...
I think they know how spoil cast.
Yes, but no, not my spoil cast, sir. I'm going to play the ending of the game. You're going to see the whole ending. And then right after the ending, I'm going to go into all spoilers. So if you want to watch the ending of the game, you can watch it. And then full spoilers coming your way.
How long has the game been out?
Game's been out since May 10th.
I was thinking the same exact thing you're thinking. We can continue though.
Let's see what we're thinking. Been out a week?
It's going to be... You're looking at this coming out...
2 weeks?
The 24th. So 2 weeks after the game launches.
You're going to die. People are going to hate you because they hate having spoilers put up there.
So don't quit the fucking video. If you haven't played it, don't quit the video. Don't worry, I won't spoil why you should play Uncharted, why you shouldn't play Uncharted.
Huh?
Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Did you just say why you shouldn't play Uncharted?
Did I?
I think you did.
I think you did.
So if this all sounds good to you, and E3 around the corner sounds good to you, and you want to see our beautiful faces react to those beautiful announcements, a.k.a. Beyond Good and Evil 2, a.k.a.
Mindgate Conspiracy 2.
Mindgate Conspiracy 2,
Psychonauts 3.
a.k.a.
Fable 4.
Robotron 128.
AKA, I don't know.
Never gonna happen.
I don't know. None of these are ever going to happen.
Mega Man 11.
Yep, right. Please like, comment, and
Castlevania. All right, I'm done. Sorry.
He wants to interrupt me today.
Sorry.
Please like, subscribe, and comment to all these things. And let me know what you thought of Nick's surprise, if it actually worked out. I can't wait to see your
Back to the
reaction.
Future once again.
Back to the future. And to the topic at hand, Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4.
Should you
Uncharted
play it?
4.
Should you not play
Our
it?
WYSP series. The beginning of our WYSP series.
I love these weeks.
I have fun during these weeks. Sometimes. There's other times I don't.
Yeah.
Like when you play a game.
Yeah. Like,
Exactly.
like when I play again.
Uncharted 4. Let me start with the positives. Absolutely breathtaking. Game is gorgeous. Hands down, the best looking game next to Ratchet and Clank. On
Shut
the
up.
PlayStation.
Shut the fuck up. It is... Ratchet and Clank does not hold a candle to Uncharted. Shut the fuck up.
Well, in Pete's world, but Pete's drunk most of the time.
That's good. That's because Pete has this love affair with Ratchet and Clank, so in his mind, it's always going to be beautiful.
So what you're telling me, he gets finger cuffs from Ratchet and Clank once a week.
Uncharted 4 is absolutely
Robot,
beautiful.
yes.
Yes.
The story, absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Definitely a contender for my story of the year.
Okay.
You got plenty of time, sweetheart.
No, I'm just reading between the lines. Continue, please.
So don't worry, no spoilers in this. You can check out tomorrow's spoilcast. I enjoyed it. It was very enjoyable. We have food coming,
Like, as is tradition.
as is tradition, usually on our console, but we're gonna mess with things today. So I go to you.
Okay.
I have been enjoying it, and I finished it. I finished it right before recording this. As you guys know, I sent you a text message.
I wonder why your ass was late.
Is it my favorite Uncharted?
Is it? What is your favorite?
My favorite is 3. I know a lot of people may hate on me for that.
Oh, people hate on everything else. Don't
I know 2. I do enjoy 2. Don't get me wrong. 2 is a great one, but 3 has always been, I think, my solid favorite. 4. I don't know how I feel.
Really?
Because finishing it up, it was one of those times, and I'm being completely honest when I say this to you guys, I don't know how I feel. Because I think I need a day to like take it in and figure out what I'm going to talk about with it. Because
he doesn't know how he feels about the game.
I don't.
That's what he was saying later.
And I'm being honest when I need a day to process. As you know, like I said to you, I just texted you the ending. But is it my favorite Uncharted? Does it compare to Uncharted 3? In ways, yes. I think the story is probably the strongest. And them not having Hennick on this Uncharted, Amy Hennick, you know, it shows that Bruce and Neil did a great job, you know, and the set pieces were not what you would expect, but also very fun. The story always keeps you guessing. The characters are all likable. You have your Nathan Drake, you know, and a lot of the mystery of how everybody came to be is answered without spoiling anything. So it's fan service, I would feel foremost. So if you're a fan of Uncharted, if you've played the Uncharted, definitely you have to play this one. It's a must play. But talking about it as coming in, a lot of people won't get as much, you know, if they haven't played the other Uncharted, you know. They could piece things together, but they throw stuff in where it's homage, you know. Especially like the ending is the ending is where I'm most torn about, because I heard fantastic things about this ending from everybody, you know, and saying this is a great ending, it's the way they should have ended it, and I promise no spoilers. I thought they could have done more with the ending. Okay. I enjoyed the ending, and I was like, you know, this is very interesting, you know, but I wish I was like, when it just ended, it ended, and I just was sitting there being like,
really?
That's how they ended it? I was like, okay, let me wait till after the credits. Nope, that's how they ended? Okay. But, not to take away from it, you know, this game is getting rave reviews, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10s, you know, all this. Do I think it's a perfect game? No.
And that's coming from an Uncharted fan.
I don't think it's perfect. I think because it's the last one, it helps out a lot, and people are like, oh, yes, it was great. Oh, they just came out of Last of Us. This is, you know, it shows. I think, though, it's hard to say because the action... Oh, let me back up for a second. One of the things I must give praise to for Uncharted 4 is the puzzles. These are the best puzzles in Uncharted to date. They are so amazing. This is about, I would say, midway into the game. There is a clock sequence, a clock puzzle, and then it gets into a set piece, and it's all this big thing. And it is by far one of my favorite parts of the game. But the puzzle was so much more enjoyable than doing it, because I'm like, okay, this is what you do here. The puzzles are at perfect, like, to the T. So, you know, gameplay, I feel it came from Assassin's Creed. Because a lot of times, I would go to against the wall. And it would not be a jerky motion, but not be responsive. Okay. You know, in this kind of game, I'm like, enemies are coming at you. I was like, you know, I need to shoot, but, it's going black and white. I need to go behind something, you know?
That's weird, because Uncharted always felt very fluid.
Like I said, it was just made like little responses where I guess I was hitting it and it just wouldn't register. Okay. Also with the swing mechanic, which is a great new mechanic you've seen on the gameplay trailers and everything. The swing is awesome, and when it works, it's fucking badass, and you feel like the greatest fucking person in the world. When it doesn't, and you fall to your death, you're like, but I swung in that direction. I was going in that direction. Why the fuck did I land over here? Uh-huh. So at points it had the Assassin's Creed kind of problems. Yeah. Not all the time, but it was very frustrating because I would have to replay certain sequences a couple of times.
Now, do you think if Amy was on board, that stuff would have gotten ironed out much better, or?
I feel, yes, in a way I feel, you know, I think this story is probably the best in the trilogy. I think the puzzles are the best. Quadro, thank you. But actually, there are 5 of them, if you really think about it. There are 5 Uncharted's now. Golden Abyss on the PlayStation Vita.
Oh,
We've had this discussion, Pete.
yeah, we have. I was like, wait a minute, we've done this before.
Just saying.
Different platforms don't count.
It does count. It's 5 games.
No.
Square.
God.
I know you're Kingdom Hearts. But going back to the fact is, I think that
Santa Monica.
if Amy Hennig was on board,
Warner
we would
Brothers
see a
Montreal.
different Uncharted game. But like I said, in all means, if you need a verdict now, if you are an Uncharted fan, you played the Drake's Fortune, Among Thieves, Drake's Deception, definitely try A Thief's End. It is a great time. Is it the best time I've had in Uncharted? Jury's still out. I need a day to marinate, if that makes sense. You know when you play a game and there's so much at it and you're just like, all right, I need a day to process everything. That's what I feel like with this. Like I said, right before recording this, I came over. I played it. I was, because you said usually I like to take my time. I was going play through it, you know.
So
I'm like,
you still need a couple of playthroughs in order to get a better idea, maybe?
yeah, but I would definitely say for the Uncharted fan,
It's a
play.
But they were always gonna get
It's a
it.
play,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were always gonna get it though.
Yeah.
So what about the not Uncharted fans?
Not
What
Uncharted
about me
play.
and Jeremy? Or Jeremy and I is the correct
It's
name.
more like
I
just
was-
Hugh Nick, 'cause I'm never going to play this game.
Yeah, have you played?
I've played Uncharted 1 and 3.
Did you enjoy them?
I enjoyed Uncharted 1.
You did not enjoy 3.
Not so much.
I think you'll enjoy this.
Okay.
Because one thing that I really was interested in with is that Uncharted 4 has a lot of jungle, very callbacks to the first Uncharted.
Okay.
You know, very jungle heavy
To
and
be
everything.
expected.
So I feel it's more of Uncharted 1 than Uncharted 2 and 3.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. It's not as much as the overtop set pieces. They are there, you know, but it's not butchered by them.
Okay.
You remember in the scene with Uncharted 1 where there would be, say, like the bridge is falling behind you and you have to run towards the screen and, you know, make it so you don't die from the bridge and you jump at the last second.
Yes.
There's a lot of that in there.
Okay.
But there's not a lot where it's like, hey, you know, you're falling out of an airplane in 3. You know, I gotta climb back up. You know, there's something.
See,
there's
but that
some of
stuff was more entertaining.
Yeah.
Playing that stuff, you know, like I was more entertained. It felt like there was a progression. Like instead of just having the bridge falling behind you, which everybody's done, it's more of hey, there's something going on, and it's like you're playing the cutscene. You know,
Yeah.
and I felt a lot of that, and I was like, that's really good stuff. Like it feels like I'm playing in a cutscene, which is awesome. I like when a game does that.
Yeah.
Where-
Oh, it's very seamless. At some points, I'm like, wait, why is it? Oh, this is a cutscene, which Naughty Dog is known for doing.
Yeah,
It
but
is very spot
you
on.
do know that their cutscenes are actually generated on the console, right? That's why when you hit the start menu, you can actually manipulate things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, some of them aren't. Some of them are pre-rendered, but a lot of it is like formulated on the
Yeah.
console. It's actually doing like live stuff on there.
But very, very seamless. I think you would enjoy it.
Okay.
I think it would not be your favorite. I think you may still like Uncharted 1, but I still think you would enjoy it. If you
Okay.
want, I will let you borrow it,
Yes.
obviously. But for everybody out there, definitely give it a try at least. I would say give it a try. Don't go in, I think, with all these reviews saying, oh, it's going to be the greatest, it should be the greatest,
Yeah,
it should
yeah.
be the greatest, you know? Because that's what happens.
Manage your expectations because it's the last of the series. Of course, everybody's gonna say it's gonna be amazing. Everybody wants it to be amazing. So there's a lot of like hopefulness in what everybody's saying out there. But I think you approached it in the right aspect. You know, you're like, it's the last one. I've experienced this before. I've experienced the last one coming out before. So let me take a calm and collected approach to it. Let me play it. I am excited to play it because it's an Uncharted game. But, you know, you gave them your honest opinion. Look,
That's what
I'm
I
not
read.
entirely sure. I
Yeah.
still got to marinate on it.
I'll give my full thing next week, or
Yeah.
definitely on the spoil.
Yeah, absolutely. But, well, you'll have more time to marinate on it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Let me just say, and this might be a little bit spoilery, so I'm going to pat my head here quick. So, pat, and then when I pat again, it's good. So, spoilers, ready? I love the ending fight.
Okay.
If you guys know me, there was a weapon used, and I was like, but it was very frustrating, the ending fight.
So frustrating.
Frustrating,
So
very frustrating. But it was something where the final battle, I was like, okay, this definitely was better than I expected.
Okay.
Thank you.
There we go.
But all in all, I would definitely say play this game, but go in. My best example is, look at this. Uncharted 1 was everybody enjoyed. Then they took the jump to Uncharted 2, and it was like, oh, Uncharted 2 is the goddamn greatest game. Then everybody stacked it against Uncharted 2. So Uncharted 2 went to Uncharted 3. And everybody's like, oh, Uncharted 3 is not as good. You know, and I went in being like, no, I'm going to experience for my own. I said to Jeremy before, many people may hate this. I think that Uncharted 3 is my personal favorite. I like it better than 2. Not saying 2 is not great. I just like 3 better.
Okay.
Playing 4, I think people are like, all right, it's probably better than 3. Oh, it's definitely better than 3 in our eyes. Is it 2? Maybe it's on the same point. So I think they're still comparing where, you know, all the games to fans are great, but they still have that ideal where 2 is godsend. Nothing can top 2. So when it coming out after 3, they're like, well, we like this better than 3. So I think it gives that extra little bit. But I do have to say, if you're a fan, you get this game. If you're curious, it's definitely the first party game to get on the PlayStation, obviously, you know. But go in, if you played it before, go in with a open mind. And if you haven't, you might lose some different things. But in the meantime, I think if you haven't played the others, it will make sense all together once you get to the end. But that's my little spiel on Uncharted 4.
Did it crash or did it actually work unlike at E3?
Did you get that trophy?
Which one?
Relive in the Past or something like that? Where you stay there in the first scene where they started, or in that same exact scene that they crashed on E3. If you stay there for like 5 minutes or so, you get a trophy that pops.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, because I saw it, I was like, oh, this is where it popped up. I was
Yeah.
like, I wonder if, like, what happened.
Yeah. Just stay there. Like, the next time you play, just stay there for I think it's like something like 5 minutes. Just stand there.
And then it says what?
A trophy comes up, and I think it's something like reliving the past or something like that.
That's
or,
cool.
or fatal mistake or something like that.
Something
along
like
those
that.
lines. Something like mistakes from the past. I think that's what it is. Mistakes from the past.
That's funny. I like that little nod.
Multiplayer, did not touch on.
Okay.
I will have a synopsis on the Spoilcast, so don't worry
Who
about
cares
that.
about multiplayer? It's Uncharted.
But Uncharted
You got a fair
multiplayer is
point.
decent.
Yeah, no. Like they've been putting a lot of time and effort into the multiplayer. So yeah, it's fair to talk about that, but that's gonna be for the Spoilcast.
Fun fact, talking about multiplayer.
Is it fun?
Gears of War beta, the 2 weeks it was up, had 1.5 million people. Do you know how much Overwatch had?
How much?
10 million.
Wow.
For the beta.
Holy shit.
The biggest beta reaction in history.
Nice.
And it shows. Because I can say it now. I fucking love Overwatch. Thank you guys for watching episode Monday.
Wait. Buy, rent, pass, or trade.
I said. Did
You
I
said
not
play.
say?
You said play.
You didn't say buy, rent, pass, or trade.
Got him.
Buy.
Okay.
I would say buy.
Alright.
And then if you don't like it,
Fuck.
trade.
So then that's called trade. So that's a trade.
No, it's a
That's
buy.
a trade.
It's
no,
a buy.
that's a you buy, they trade.
If you're the fan of Uncharted, you're gonna buy it. If
They're
you're
gonna buy it regardless.
if you're interested and you enjoyed the game, you're gonna keep it. If you enjoyed the game, you then I would say maybe trade towards something like Overwatch, which is amazing. May I go, Jeremy?
That's all I want to know because I'm like, we have to do this.
Yes, motherfucker. Thank you for watching part 1 of episode 58 here on youtube.com/ImprovGaming. Stay tuned for Wednesday, where we go to hell. Dun dun dun.
Doom.
And as always, ladies and gentlemen, check out the links in the description below. What?
Nothing.
He said doom.
Make sure you check out the links in the description below. We're on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/ImprovGaming. Get little snippets if you put in a couple bucks.
A couple bucks. I got what you said. But.
Instagram, Twitter, improv_gaming.
That's all in the links below.
They're all in the links below. Also, remember, every Sunday now to a console near you. It's a simulcast between here on YouTube and Blog Talk Radio /Fill in the Void.
RN.
Besides that, I think that wraps it up. Make sure you stay tuned for our E3 coverage coming up very shortly. Within the next month, less than a month. I'm very excited. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Make it happen. And as always, I'm hungry and I want to eat my... What the fuck did I get? The calzone. I ordered a calzone
I have
today.
no idea what you got.
I think I got a
You
calzone
did
with
get a
bacon and
calzone.
mozzarella. Doesn't that sound good though?
No.
No,
Not
what'd
at
you
all.
get?
I got my
Oh,
chicken
chicken
parm.
parm. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
that
do
sounds
nothing
delicious.
else. It actually maybe. Oh, I gotta snap. Okay.
You're all over the place, Pete.
I am.
Close it out.
Let's close it. Thank you guys for watching. See you Wednesday. And as always,
Game
on
on.
as soon as I got the vape, so that's impressive that it's still kicking around. So when you said, "Oh, my cigarette's in my car," I'm like, "No, Pete, no!
No!
What did you do?"
Why have you forsaken us?
We'll get you on a vape.
Super hot!